Well, how's everybody? AJ Bustamante, Director of Sales and Marketing with Northwest Computer Solutions, your managed IT department for 24/7 support. And so we have here today Mrs. Jennifer George with Office Evolution and James Hanson, the founder of Northwest Computer Solutions. And so I'm going to pass over to Jennifer to ask us a few questions as she spotlights us because we are a member of Office Evolution, just right out in Hillsboro, Oregon. Would love for you to come check the place out if you're looking for a co-working space for you. So take us away, Jennifer.
Yes, thanks for coming. I'm so glad you guys are here. So, James, you've been around since I thought it was only 1990, but apparently it's 1982. So, what got you into the industry?
Well, when I started out, I went to Oregon Institute of Technology and got a degree in computer systems engineering. So I come by computers honestly. And so that was a way for me to engage in the industry, become more involved in it. The Computer Dealers Expo in Reno, Nevada, Las Vegas, going to shows and things like that. If you had a business, you could go down and do it. So started a business in 1982 and incorporated in 1990.
Wow. So being around that long, I'm thinking you would know the answer to this. What do people often get wrong, like about your industry or something in the industry?
That's a good question.
Excellent question. Yeah, our industry is very fragmented, and a lot of times when you compare service offerings from different companies, they're very different. It's like comparing apples to oranges most of the time. And most managed service providers give you a baseline of services that they agree to provide every month. And then anything else that is outside of that scope is an extra cost. And that's how they make their money. They're incentivized to do project labor and do things like that for you. Where our model is a managed IT department, and what we do is it's an all-inclusive pricing, so we don't charge you for on-site time, project times. Say you're going to move your office from Hillsboro to Beaverton, we'll include that as part of our managed IT department. So there are no surprises as far as billing, and what that does is that helps align our goals with yours. You get a fixed monthly price. We try and be as efficient as possible in what we do, minimize the downtime and the impacts that you'll see, and you benefit by your employees don't have to worry about picking up the phone and calling our 24/7 help desk. It doesn't cost any extra to do that, and they're available all the time. The average call time to pick up is 1.5 minutes, so somebody called, they're talking to a live person that is based in the United States, providing the help right away. So it makes things a lot easier, makes your employees much more productive.
When I know you because we work together, but can you share with some of the viewers today, like what is one of the hot trends of today that would require a company to call people like us?
Well, in our business, we focus on risk management, and there's so many different risks out there. And so if an employee clicks on a link, a phishing email, gives up their credentials, they might not realize it at the time, but our Security Operations Center may notify us and take action by locking out a user account. We can then proceed to reset and work with a client to reset their password, log them out of all their devices to make sure it's secure. Then we re-secure everything and log them all back in. So that's one thing that's happening. And a lot of that has been driven by AI.
Right.
AI makes the attacks more realistic. They can use somebody's voice that you recognize. And so that may impact your resolve as far as bypassing, oh, maybe this isn't a good idea that I tell them my credit card number or my banking information or my email password. But hey, I recognize the voice. It's got to be who I'm talking to.
Well, and that's the interesting part of today is it's hard to know what's real and what's not. And so I know you had a question as far as a superpower.
Yes, so I feel like maybe you've already answered this, but since all businesses have a superpower, what do you do better than other people in your industry?
Well, I think it's the team that we have. We've got a help desk with 165 support people, so they're available 24/7. We share a common tool set so that the documentation that we have, we know the usernames and passwords to get into the applications so that we can take care of the security resets, things that we need to do. We're monitoring email, so if somebody does give up their credentials, we are notified typically within 10 minutes that, oh, you know, Susie in accounting is logged in Tualatin, Oregon, but oh, she just logged in from Mumbai. There may be a problem here. You know, Susie is either teleporting or somebody else has their credentials. And so having security operations centers that are watching the end user stuff, network operations center that is watching the infrastructure to make sure it's okay, and then the help desk staff to make sure that we take care of our people.
Well, and that is, I think, is probably the key component, and one of the questions that you had, which, sorry, with you, I'd like to answer, because aside from big goals, some of the small daily goals that I try to focus on as Director of Sales and Marketing is actually customer success. Taking care of our existing client base, the people that have been loyal to you since 1982 are the people we want to cater to the most, because those are the ones that we really understand their environment and infrastructure to best support them. So we have the concept of a QBR. What a concept. You actually get to stay in touch with the person you decided to hire. And so that's a huge part of my role and my focus is staying engaged with our clients on an ongoing basis to prevent potential problems, bringing downtime and costs. So
in that quarterly business review.
In that quarterly business review, that's right. Yep,
So are you guys
absolutely.
working on any special projects?
Yes,
Currently?
I'm actually glad that you asked, because there are 10 key components that all businesses need when it comes to their technology. And so we have prepared a business starter kit that's very turnkey. One coffee, one lunch to understand the environment and able to help you get everything that you need, not only for the technology piece, but also the cybersecurity piece, which is what we put the focus on. We work so hard to build our businesses that we have got to protect it. And so cybersecurity is huge, especially being able to provide 24/7 cybersecurity, but we have to be able to build out an infrastructure in order to secure it. And so those 10 key components, we will give free assessments in order to understand what a good environment for your company could look like, so that we can help you not only grow your business, but again, protect it.
So for any business that would like to get to know you guys better and look for a free assessment, where might they contact you?
Well, they can reach out to myself, or of course James. Now he's oftentimes doing what the bosses do. So my contact information, again, AJ Bustamante, is 971-238-0199, or email ajb@nwcsi.com. But we are on all platforms, including LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at NWCSI 1990.
Thank you for taking the time to stop by today. And more than that, thank you for being part of the Office Evolution family.
Yes.
And to everyone watching, make sure to reach out to AJ and James so they can streamline your business.
Yeah. Thank you for having us today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. We'll see you next time.
All right. And here comes the jingle with all the
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
credits
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
for the audience.